Right, so to demonstrate the glass thing, so to delete those primitives there, we need to, well, you don't need to, but I find it easier to show with if we apply a shader to it. So I'm just going to quickly make a principled shader with the glass preset turned on. Okay, and I'll just call this glass. Just leave it at that. You know, we're not worrying, it's just to show you. I'm also going to hide all these for a moment. Maybe let's drop a quick environment light as well. Just again, just for visualization, right? Okay, get rid of that. Let's jump in here. And yeah, so right away you can see we got the metal there, so we need to delete that because we've already, you know, we've done everything we need with the metal. So on the points, and it's going to be name is, it was just a big metal we want to get rid of. So name is big metal. Goodbye. Okay, and yeah, keeping the small metal bits and the wood and the glass. So good, and then let's split the glass. So name is glass, and this needs to be, I don't know why we have to select the group for it to work there. Okay, cool. And then the material, give it that glass material, and there we go. So we can see the cracks there now. And now if I drop my RBD material, no, disconnected faces, that's the one. Connect that up. We don't see anything yet. We need to set this to smooth shaded so we don't actually see the polygons at all. Okay, and now if we come here, we don't see anything yet, but if I hope, cross my fingers and go to delete connected, there we go, they disappear, right? So this is transparent, you can see that, so we're looking through the top, and then as I progress forward, you can see those polygons come in. Okay, so that's working great. If I turn this off, you can see them kind of popping in and out, right? So that's great. Now for the wood, I'm just going to drop a null here to visualize the wood, and I want to show you something. Oh, we need to split out actually just the wood as well. So I'm going to come here and say at name is wood. Okay, and then if we visualize that, set that to points again, there we go. Okay, I'm actually going to invert it just because I want to, you know, we need to do some stuff on the wood here. So if we watch this, and then if you notice, see when the wood breaks, it kind of jolts, there's a funny bounce to it, which doesn't look very natural. So I want to try and get rid of that. So what we're going to do is blend between two frames that we like. So about here and here. Okay, so we're going to get rid of the animation between it and blend between the two, which will look much smoother. So what we need to do, I'm going to grab a time shift, set this to clamp to last, delete this channel and set it to 41. So what this will do, it will play all the animation normally up until 41 and then stop there. Okay, and then we're going to drop another time shift and turn the clamp off, delete this channel and set it to let's see, I think frame 44 is good. So, and then we're going to blend between these two, right? So I'm going to drop a blend shapes underneath. And you notice now what I can do is blend between the two in a smoother way, right? And you can see it's blending between the rotations as well, not just the point positions, right? So yeah, and then I'm just going to animate this value. So from frame 41, which is what I've got here. So we go to frame 41, set a keyframe there, and then the other one was 44. Set another keyframe here, and if we watch that, but I don't want the, we'll have an ease in and out. If we go to the animation editor, press H, I don't want this curve, so I'll just set this to linear. Great, and then, so to get that back to the normal sim after frame 44, we'll just use a switch and just put in $F more than 44. Okay, so when the frame is more than 44, we will switch over to this input and it will continue as normal. Okay, so if you notice there now the difference, maybe if I template this, hopefully we'll see the difference there now. So you'll see, maybe, oh no, because it's because we're viewing the other output. I drop a null on this, template that. There, you can see that jump there, which is templated, and we don't have that. We've got a nice smooth simulation now. Okay, so that's great. We can merge these together. We got the glass, the wood, and if I make some space, and the metal bits here, right? Let me try and just make this a bit tidier, maybe like that. And then the collider, let's maybe, we'll probably want to give some color to everything as well. So make the collider black. I'm also going to unpack it. So I think everything else is unpacked. Give it some normals. Bring that over and subdivide it just to smooth it out a bit. Okay, the color there is not coming through. Put it after the unpack. There we go. Looks good. And then we can merge that in. These over. And just tidy up these wires a bit. And then let's merge everything together. Obviously, you'd want to be setting up your materials on the other components as well. Maybe for now I'll just set up some colors. So on the metal here, let's just do like a gray. And then we've got the glass on the other side, so I'll copy that material for the glass here. Oh, I've stolen that, put it back there. And then for everything else, let's do, so we got the glass for this. Oh yeah, let's do a color for the wood, some kind of woody color, something like that. Looks good. And then for the other metal pieces, maybe blue, why not? Okay. Just change the lighting, well, put it on something a bit more simple. There we go, and then visualize that down here. Still got some weird normals going on with this. Let me set up, where's that? Unpack there, because of this color for some reason. We'll just set it to white. There we go. There we go. And there we have it. So we have everything there together, ready to, well, if you want to set up your materials, obviously, ready to go. Let me zoom in a bit. We'll do a final play blast of this to see how it will work. Camera from about there is fine. I do find it a bit weird, if I turn this, we could try it on this mode, but I kind of like it like that. And let's just wait for that play blast to come out. Flipbook, sorry, not Play Blast. There we go, so that's all done. Let's zoom in. So I'm focusing on the wood now, so you can see we don't get that weird popping anymore. It just kind of, it's much smoother. You can play around with that, and also if you find any other pieces, maybe like this chunk of glass there is kind of vibrating, you know, if you wanted, you could use the same technique on that. Maybe, you know, just grab that specific piece or anything else. If you find that, you know, when the metal breaks, it does kind of pop, but, you know, I kind of like that. I think it would happen in real life anyway. And I really like how, you know, we've got this the bits of wood kind of just breaking in the middle there. The glass is settling on the floor, as we said before, but yeah, it looks good.